flashing back to.
18.
Woo! Yeah, you swear you see the saintly keeper of the flame blush and turn away like in embarrassment.
Interesting.
But
How the hell
yes,
would she know Cadrock?
how would she know Cadrock? It's not like she's a visionary seer of any kind who can have clairvoyant visions of the future.
He's like a continent away.
Oh, yep, that's really gonna slow down the magic, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Um, well, you're probably pondering that in your head. You know, yeah, just for funsies, give me like a religion check.
Uh,
I want you to comedically fail this. This is gonna be great.
there you go.
Woo! Yeah, you have no idea. You're like, what the fuck? How does she know Cadrock? Has she ever been to Stormreach?
She must
And your
have. That's
religion
where
check.
he is.
Yeah, I was gonna say your religion check is so bad that that's exactly what you conclude. And for the record, somebody who was well informed would know that no, of course she's never been to fucking Stormreach. She's as soon as she was discovered, she's lived her entire young life in the confines of the Cathedral of the Silver Flame. That whole complex. But neither here nor there. Let's see. Let's flash to where I left the three of you. Now, you two are. You had already planned to meet up with Ren and Malik and Arthur at some point, right? But considering that they were, well, Ren, who was guiding them, was under the dominate person charm. You don't know exactly where they are, so somebody will have to roll a survival check to try to track them down once you guys get out the city gate, which is where we left off last point. So which of you trio is going to navigate?
Which trio are you referring to exactly? I mean, I'm a horse, so I don't think I can help very much.
You said
I
survival.
do have a +5.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know if you could. So yeah, that.
I got
I'll
a
follow you, buddy. Following you, sir.
I'll just let you lead on with the reins without putting too much extra thought into it. I'll focus on keeping an eye on things. You can just direct me. No.
All right. Well, you're not going to have much trouble finding their trail because at a certain point, you know, obviously the roads outside of Flamekeep are well traveled, but at a certain point, you just spontaneously see giant bear tracks, and then it's not difficult to follow the. So while you, in the time where you were getting your new donkey, and you guys were tracking them down, we're going to cut to our lovely friends Malik and Ren and see about their awakening from this weird fever dream they've just been experiencing.
Right, roll.
Yeah, exactly. Let's both you and Ren do a survival, or not survival, a Constitution savings throw.
You okay? Bit lucky. But that's. Oh!
Oh, twinsies.
Twinsies.
Twinning.
Well, I don't know if I should give you guys another roll off, or I should just say you guys wake up simultaneously, so neither of you can murder the other. Yeah, let's just say simultaneous. I mean, what are the odds of that?
They both just sit up.
Well, so Ren was just standing there blankly, and then all of a sudden he kind of regains like his sense of, oh, here I am. He immediately goes back to the pose that he left off in, which was with his hand up, and he thinks he's clutching an arrow in the other hand and about to stab it. So, who wants to go first to your immediate reaction to this regaining consciousness?
Well, what is my last memory? Is my last memory you fucking having a seizure and probably dying on the floor?
Oh, in the
Yes.
church?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were perfectly. I mean, it was a little heebie-jeebie, but you were perfectly fine until you were in the presence of the Silver Flame, and Malik. One thing I will tell you is when you regain consciousness immediately at the literal same time as Ren, you got like spots in your eyes like you've been staring into the sun.
Oh boy.
But yes, to answer your question, your last memory before coming to just now is being in the presence of the Silver Flame and having a grand mal seizure.
Well, that was fun. Hey, you big friend. Where are we exactly? Where's the big flaming light of justice?
And the now reverted Arthur is just kind of sitting there looking at you like, are you cool now? Because when he was a cub, and he was kind of like looking at you blankly and poking you, like, "Hey, buddy, you okay?" So the now reverted Arthur is probably interested that like you seem to have finally come to your senses.
Okay, well, I have no idea where we are, no idea where the flame is or how to get back to it, and I frankly don't really care to. My bear is back to being a bear, no thanks to you, Malik. I think we just need to find the others.
Well, I share your sentiment of not wanting to go back. That was very painful, but interesting. But I do not want to do that again for now. Maybe next time when I have more precautions. Now, did I miss anything special while I was having an episode?
Not really. A little scuffle, that's all.
Oh, do tell. Who won? Who fought? Who cried?
Almost everybody fought. I probably wouldn't say anybody won or lost in particular. And I tried to stab my hand. That's
Yeah, when he says that, the camera cuts to a montage of like everybody jumping on him, like wrestling him, like everybody, and you guys all struggling until Gwendolyn came over and it's just like, all right, enough of that, boy.
Yep, and pretty much just pulled him right off.
yeah.
So, why were you trying to stab your hand? What is stopping you from doing it now? Why haven't you done it?
Oh, Malik.
Well, that's an interesting series of questions. First, I should preface that the fight happened because I tried to burn my hand. Then I was trying to stab my hand because they wouldn't let me burn my hand, and I'm not currently stabbing my hand because I don't appear to have an arrow in my hand. And frankly, no, too much.
You don't want to stab your hand anymore? You know, I could surgically remove your hand.
I think I would much rather do any number of horrible things than give you my hand.
Well, I never said I would keep it. I just said I could help you.
But
it does seem you were stopped in your tracks by the party when you were trying to exert your free will. So, I have a proposition for you.
Oh God, what do you want, Malik?
And for this, I want to go to the back alley.
Oh God.
Okay.
Oh yes.
All right. Yeah. Luke, do you see how there's another chat thing called Back Alley?
Yeah, he's gonna take you out back and beat the shit out of you.
No, it's just the rest of the group can't be privy to the discussion Chill would like to have with you.
Quick question.
All right, so
do you want me to come in for recording sake and Grem can take that part out until you're ready, or do you want me to stay where I'm at?
Oh no, you just stay where you're at. This will all be
right.
off the record. I am certain
sure.
whatever they're going to discuss is will be revealed at some point.
Okay, that's
Oh
fine.
my gosh.
I'm just asking.
All right, come on. Come on, Luke. Into the
All right.
back alley.
Nay, I'm a horse. Still. Oh my gosh. Forgot about I had to be a horse for an undeterminate amount of time.
Yeah, I forgot about that too.
I know.
I mean, it's a great plan. It's a great plan. No one's gonna suspect the horse.
I would hope
or
not.
a bloodthirsty barbarian with a donkey.
Exactly. I was admiring Gwynlyn on the landing page. She's just so adorable, cutely
I know.
insane.
I was doing the same thing.
Her face is just so jovial, but also like absolutely cracked out of her mind.
yeah. Yeah. Gwendolyn has
You look like
no
trouble,
time
but-
for mundane tasks.
Like, I would like to meet this woman, and she'll probably be the death of me, but it'll be very fun.
It'll be a good time. Terrified to think of what could possibly be happening right now.
Oh my gosh, yeah. With Malik, it could be anything.
Surely going to backfire.
I
I forget, where are they having this conversation, like, in the world?
Somewhere outside of Flamekeep.
think
Oh, they're at the gates waiting for us to show up. Got
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, we're supposed to meet up somewhere outside of Flamekeep. And yeah, so they're assumably somewhere not terribly far away from us.
But nothing we can do
But
to
nothing we
stop
can
this
do.
horrible stuff. And we won't even know that it's happened.
Nope.
Hopefully Ren fills us in. Or he's gonna take Malik up on his offer and we'll have to kill Ren down the line here.
Possibly.
Yeah,
I'm down
one of
for either option.
one of the two. It's a toss-up.
I'm down for either. Archimedes, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you just walking around? Making me nervous.
I will let y'all know I would at some point like to PvP every character.
I'll fight
that
you
out there.
anytime.
We have
Big
already
finger
fought.
boy.
We do need a rematch because
Yeah, there was some fuckery happening, yeah.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I needed to make it interesting. It was getting too close.
But
well, Bryony wasn't using her correct to hit.
yeah, I was using strength instead of dex, and I have a fat strength and a fat dex, and not a very good strength. So 20 versus 11. So that's a pretty
Yeah.
substantial discrepancy. You get that pig in here right now. Get that out of here. I'll get somewhere else, bud.
I just despise laundry. I'm just sitting here
Yeah.
folding laundry.
Mm.
I'm eating Subway and cookies. I'm sorry.
I had crumble cookies yesterday. They were the shit.
They're very sweet.
They are. They are. You get
There's
the
this
mini ones.
There's this place in LA that ships nationwide a taster set of cake. You get like a cake flight. It's 8 different flavors of cake. Well, each
Yum.
one slice each. Yeah, I want that pretty bad. I really like cake. I like cake when it's like, soft, moist, light, fluffy, whipped. None of that buttercream. Get that shit out of here.
I like buttercream.
I like spice cake.
Oh yeah. I think I just ate too many containers of frosting as a child. I think it might have ruined me at that point.
I can get behind that. I can understand that.
God damn it! What the fuck are they talking about?
Yeah, they're taking a while. I don't think Rin's shutting down Malak like he should be.
Yeah, I'm a little worried.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a little bit. I thought it was gonna be like, that's crazy, bruh. No, but a little bit longer than
No,
that.
now sounds like they're negotiating.
Maybe it has to do with cutting off his hand and giving. Oh yeah, well, curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal. But maybe it has something to do with cutting off Ren's hand and not getting to keep it.
Yeah, I'm down for him cutting off his hand. I just didn't want him to contaminate the flame, keeping the demon of the apocalypse at bay by shoving a god in there.
That checks out. I can understand.
Also,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like, hey, yeah, I've got this piece of this evil goddess in my hand. I'm just gonna,
Mm-hmm.
put it right here.
Put her there, guy.
I like the Firefly reference, by the way.
Oh yeah, I'm a huge Firefly fan. I have a Firefly tattoo.
Get a Firefly tattoo?
Yeah, it's on my show. Hold on, I'll take a picture. It's a little fire flizzle on my
I don't
shoulder.
even know what you're talking about.
What?
Come here. Okay,
All
first
right.
of all,
What
Paige,
is it?
go ahead and throw that on when we're done playing. Okay,
What
it's
is it?
Cowboys in Space.
It's
Is it an
a sci-fi
anime?
western.
No.
Oh,
Sounds
sounds
this one, you think this?
not my style. I will give it a good old college try.
I can't tell if it's working or not. It is your style. It's more your style than you think it is. I almost bet.
What? Give me like a comparison of something.
There isn't one.
Oh,
I don't
No.
think I have one.
is it like comedy?
Yeah.
They're comedy, drama, sci-fi western.
That's not even a good explanation for it though,
Yeah,
necessarily.
I know.
It's like
What's it on?
it's almost like D&D. It gives almost like a D&D type vibe because I feel like I see them as like classes and they've got like that depth of like war and political factionry and stuff like that. But sci-fi. I don't know where it streams.
I'm about to look it up.
It's on one of the Hulu and Disney Plus. It looks like.
So, for reference, I had never heard of Firefly, and then I was on a vacation down in Florida visiting my buddy Paul, and he put on the first episode while he went to bed, and when he woke up, me and my buddy that were visiting him were still up watching the last episode when he left for work the next morning. We watched it all in one go.
How long is it? Like, how many seasons? How many episodes?
It's one season, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 episodes. The first episode's 2 hours.
He forgot to whisper it.
Fuck.
No.
Yeah, first episode, the pilot is 2 hours.
If you can make it through
So-
the pilot and you find it interesting at all, you will like the show. Because
Yes,
it only
it-
gets better. And it's a graphic novel series. Well, not a graphic, it's a comic series.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's really good.
I just was
I
wondering
believe
if
it.
it was an anime because animes are hit or miss for me. Like I've only found one anime
Same.
that I enjoy.
Do you know who
Yeah.
Nathan Fillion is?
No.
Oh,
He was
Yeah.
in Castle.
he's my favorite.
Oh yeah, I love him. He's in other things as well. But yeah, he's
he's
great.
in
You'll like it.
Castle.
Just watch it.
I
The
will give it a
Rookie.
college try.
Oh yeah, The Rookie. Yeah, he's in that too recently.
I
don't know what that is.
that just-
The Dr. Evil Sing Along blog.
Oh my god, I
I
love
love Dr. Evil.
that.
Or
Yeah, he's Captain
Dr.
Hammer.
Horrible's Dr. Horrible sing along blog.
Yeah, he was the
Neil
villain,
Patrick Harris.
Nathan Fillion.
Yeah, he's the villain. Yeah. And he's the main character of that show. Anyways,
got it.
sorry,
Got it.
welcome back. What horrible things have you got up to? It took way too long for no.
Oh, I am so sorry, you guys. But They didn't get to be here some last week, so they missed some role playing.
Oh, okay, that's fine, I suppose. But also, you said no, right?
Pardon? Oh, no, I was gonna
We're
say.
we're not even there in his presence. He can't answer that.
Well, actually,
Afraid.
you are approaching them. You three roll
God.
me perception checks.
As a horse or as myself?
Well, you're a horse right now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I'm got my own mind.
Well, I don't know. I guess you would use the horse stat bonus and your proficiency bonus, if anything.
Okay, that evens out. Okay. Oh, the token's gone. Okay, so this is what I got. There you go.
Oh, but oh yeah. Oh boy. Okay, great. Well, Bryony notices them before anyone, and you see Ren and Cal speaking to each other, and surprisingly not having a brutal death match, which is kind of what you would have half expected.
I'm gonna snort in suspicion. That's all I got to contribute to that.
Sassy
Alright.
horse.
Gwendolyn says,
Cal,
"God bless you."
Cal, you are alerted to the presence of them by the snorting, and yeah, same deal. You see the two of them standing there. You see Arthur kind of sitting unconcerned.
All right. We'll lead Briny the horse up to where they are. Good to see you made it.
Yes. Quite fine, actually, too. I feel great.
I'm gonna bite the back of Malik's upper arm.
You can. You want to make an attack roll or not? Because I'm not just gonna say you're biting into some fleshy puddle.
I mean, I'll just get like your jacket or something, but
Alligator, it's not immediately clear to you that this is actually Briny transformed into a horse. This could just be a sassy horse.
I don't even know that. Yeah. My,
it's real
this is
sad.
weird horse. Did you get it at a discount? It seems to be defective.
He just showed up for us in our time of need.
Oh, do we need it? It seems a bit weird.
The horse
We have
stays.
quite a bit of traveling to go.
You're a bit weird.
Oh, okay. Sudden attachment to horses? Hi. That's the kind of group. Okay. I'm not feeding it. I'm not taking any sort of medical checks on it. I'm not getting infected.
We all heard him say it. He's not touching me.
Perfectly sensible. Perfectly sensible. So then he doesn't comment on Briny's absence, because why would he? He's Malik.
Not my business.
Now, I'm curious, what is the planned travel arrangements? Now, Arthur is obviously going to be ridden by Ren, and Bryony, are you continuing to do the elf man on a horse deception? Which reminds me, Ren and Malik, roll me perception checks.
Again? Okay.
Yeah, no, this is a new thing that you may or may not be noticing.
I rather do. He doesn't notice anything. I do rather think it is safer, and slightly in our favor if I stay as a horse for at least a little while. Probably the first few miles outside of
And put some
camp.
distance between us and Flamekeep.
Yeah, exactly. I can be a horse for an hour, so however long we can travel in an hour.
You can travel for 1 hour in an hour. I don't know how the
I meant that's what I meant. That's what I
however
meant.
far we get
Thank you.
within an hour.
I was
Okay.
just being a smartass.
Oh, and by the way, the 3.5 day estimate does actually account for you guys having transportation. It doesn't say that Briny has to stay a horse the whole time, but we would be going at a mount. That would be the estimate for the travel time at a mounted pace. Now,
Half the
once
people
again,
on Arthur, half the people on the wagon, on the donkey cart.
that's perfect. Now, here's the question: who's going where?
Well, Gwendolyn obviously is going to be in the donkey cart because the old man gave Gwendolyn the donkey, so it's Gwendolyn's donkey.
Nobody is denying that. It is 100% canonically yours.
Yeah.
Malik may not ride Arthur.
I figured.
May Cal ride Arthur.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Malik
But
may
just-
ride in the cart only.
Supervised and chained.
I mean, that sounds very reasonable, but does anybody own any chains?
Uh-huh.
Would any chains hold him to begin with?
Well, no, not if he turned into
Are you
spaghetti or
gonna-
whatever he does.
Are you going to behave?
Yes.
No.
I mean, the best he can offer you is he's not going to behave any worse than usual.
That's fair.
That sounds about right.
That's fair.
Alec, can you at least agree to that?
Of course. Why would I do anything wrong? To my friends.
Right.
Just-
I'm gonna walk.
Just know if you touch me, I'll break your hands.
Yes, you said this 4 times now?
Okay.
I have yet to follow through on this.
Just
As
making
I like
sure
my
you-
hands unbroken.
Alrighty. As long as we are on the same page.
All right, well,
may
with
get
that
the
having-
cart.
With that having been
Yes.
settled, what is your marching order? Who goes up front, Arthur or the donkey cart?
I think that Cal and Briny should be up front because they are more perceptive.
I'm not. We're not a single entity anymore. So Cal's on
Oh,
Arthur. I'm on foot by myself. I'm happy to go in front of Arthur, or just behind Arthur, or take up the rear.
Cal is not terribly perceptive. He's good at a lot of stuff, but he can be oblivious.
I mean, I got a plus.
I'm
for
pretty
it.
aware. I'm pretty aware.
Okay, so we can do the cart first then, and then walk with Briny, and then
I'll
Arthur
walk.
at the
I'll
rear.
walk beside the cart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with Arthur at the rear.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Everybody okay with that?
Seems agreeable.
I mean, yeah, if something happens, Arthur could leap over us or something. You know what I mean? So
Right. I mean, he's big enough.
you
Yep,
got
fair
this,
enough.
Big Bear. Oh, he could be Big Bear, and I can be Little Bear.
Now, keep in mind that this is all we have, as you said, jumped to an hour or so after you had left the gates, because
Mhm.
for that first hour you did the deception thing, right? Okay.
Uh-huh. Mhm.
Shit, and I'm sorry. The perception check that we did before, and then we kind of got sidetracked right quick. Malik, as we mentioned, did not notice shit. Now,
Mhm.
Ren, it's pretty funny. Ren, you see something shifting under Cal during that first hour. You guys are continuing the horseception. You see something shifting under Cal's cloak, like a chest burster is coming out of his, and then you're like, wait, no, well, actually, I don't know. Roll me a wisdom check, just a base wisdom there, bud.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, good job. You at that exact moment, you're like, "Oh shit! Now I remember." Unlike Malik, who was basically in a fugue state at the time that was happening, the last thing that you remember was throwing a fit about the idea of accepting the Jesus baby mission. Um, and now you are remembering, oh shit, the Jesus baby. I thought I told you guys no.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Surprise, surprise! It's a baby.
I got a little elf baby.
Thank you.
He's a Gucci goo. Gucci goo.
God damn it, Al. I told you I didn't want to do this.
It's on the way. All we gotta do is drop the kid off.
Fine.
And we'll be indebted to the Flamekeepers for the next century. So we're good. I think it works out.
My problem. You guys take care of it.
Cal's
He's
taking
my ward.
Fine. It's on the way. It's
fair
just
enough. Yeah. The
on the way.
Gal, if you can just come up with an instant answer on the spot, I will give you inspiration. But no, they never told you the name of this baby. If you just make up a cute little baby name for this elf baby Jesus, I'll give you inspiration. Hit it. Hit it.
Why you gotta put me on the spot like that?
Nosferatu.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be
Nothing
challenging.
with Nosferatu.
No, not cute and babyish.
No, not Nosferatu. That'd be like naming Damien or Lucifer.
It's a little bit funny.
It would be kind of funny.
Legolas.
Yeah, Legolas.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, Legolas the elf baby Jesus. All right, perfect. All right, you can take inspiration, bud.
Elf baby Jesus.
I mean, yeah, he was like the only elf prince born, so he's really important, you know.
Oh, good. I'm glad this came up because another thing, Grim, I'm sure much to your satisfaction, you caught me off guard the other day when you were like, the other session when you were like, "Oh, who's gonna feed? What do you feed the little elf baby?" Well,
Oh,
I have had now that I'm having to go to the office full time. I've had many hours of commute to think about this, and so one of the main premises of Eberron is the idea of using magic for industrial technological purposes. That's the whole mage punk theme. But then thinking about just elves in general, since of course elven society and magical research would have started, back when the humans weren't even in Corvair; they were living in caves in Sarlona. But because of the sluggish, the notoriously sluggish and sloth-like elven reproductive system, I think it is reasonable to assume that they would have had to use magical means to replicate something that a baby could eat. For all intents and purposes, magical elf baby formula.
sick. Here's some
I mean,
lembas bread, bud.
Right. Well, it makes sense because even for normal humans who their reproductive systems are doing like backflips around a sluggish elf one, which again are notoriously finicky. Not every human can breastfeed successfully. I would guarantee that elves, they probably have a much worse problem with it. So there's my justification for that thing that I had to make up on the spot about it drinking a strange magical honey and leaf mixture.
Works for
Although
me.
to anybody watching this recording, please do not give any child under the age of 1 year old honey.
Oh yeah,
I
no,
mean,
no, you can't
recommended,
even.
like even after one, but yeah.
Yeah. But just as a disclaimer for our 3 viewers.
It's magical elf honey, and you know what? Maybe elves are canonically are immune to botulism.
Okay, yeah, I like that. All right. Anyways, I'm done being an asshole. That sounds like a great response to that question.
Okie dokie. So yes, that's how you guys are going to feed the baby for as long as this takes to deliver the mission, unless of course you guys, just throw it in the dumpster or something.
No dumpster babies for us.
Baby.
Oh my god.
All right, now, resuming your normal pace into the evening. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Cal.
Yes, as we are riding along, Cal is going to try and get a look at Ren's hand to see if he's damaged that eye.
It appears to, well, it's gloved now, probably. Ren, did you put your glove back on?
Yeah, I would have.
Okay, well then it's difficult to tell. You don't see any blood dripping off his wrist.
He seems normal.
Still going to cut it off? Cal
Said you're
nods to
still
your
gonna.
hand. Still going to cut it off?
No, I figured I'll stick with it for a little longer until I have a better idea of what it is, what it's doing, and more importantly, how to get rid of it.
Was. Curious
it's
if it
a
had something to
shit-eating
do with
grin.
the day of mourning. After all your time spent in the Mournlands after the event, that goddess there may have had something to do with it.
I agree
Keep
that.
an eye on you, we can keep an eye on her.
Mm, I agree. My time in the Mournland is definitely a factor, and we'll see the other thing you said.
All right. He had
All right.
anything to do with it, I'm gonna have to kill her too.
Naturally. Now, after resuming on your normal pace into the evening, you had. What was you? At what point are you guys thinking about stopping and camping for the evening?
Bryony would probably push to go just after the sun goes down.
Okay, fair enough. Now, what sort of precautions, if any, are we taking? Can you guys explain your camping setup? Hopefully this isn't too dreary for you all, but this is Gleister's favorite part of role playing. So, tell us what kind of precautions are you taking with your camp? What's your camping routine? Who's doing what? Who's gonna sleep next to Malik?
Malik is sleeping on his own, obviously.
Can we just
Were
suspend
you
him?
think he even sleeps?
We
Clearly,
didn't. We
I
actually
don't
have
think he
talked.
does.
That has been something that we have actually talked about, is whether he sleeps or eats normal human food.
Can we just suspend him from a tree branch by his ankles like a bat until morning?
I mean, that's up to him, but I don't think he would hate that necessarily.
I mean,
I
our
don't know.
travel time has been at least an hour. What does he say when Bryony turns back into Bryony instead of the warhorse?
Malik, that's a great question. You just go ooh, and then no further comment.
Neat.
There you go.
I'll just growl at him. In my human form. Yep, in my human form.
But yeah, no. That would have
think you
taken
might have
place.
rabies.
That would have likely taken place, 2-3 hours before you guys are stopping after sunset.
Mhm.
Hmm.
I mean, I have a few ideas. If no one else does.
I mean, we can
Yeah,
take.
who's taking the lead on this?
I
Well, I
talked
have
too
many
much.
solutions, but I don't want to say anything because I can't.
Yes, we should definitely take shifts with watch. Say 4-hour shift, 2-hour overlap.
We're a small enough party, we could do shifts of just one person each.
Yes.
I'll take first watch.
Does anybody have some rope? I seem to have forgotten that somehow.
I've got one. Does
I've got
anybody?
plenty of rope.
Let's
Does anyone
string
have
it up.
any? No. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I don't mean to interrupt your rope. Go.
Yes. Let's string up Malik. No, I'm kidding. Let's string along the perimeter of camp, make it tight, and I've got these poison hooks that I took, and we'll sort of string them on there as a sort of alert trap, and a pre-injury maker. Should somebody tromp through the dark and try to walk up on us.
That's pretty neat.
Sounds.
Wondering what sort of role I might have you do for something like that.
Survival?
Yeah,
Or nature?
I think that
I don't know about
do
nature.
what
Survival,
you.
probably.
Well, I was gonna say survival seems perfectly appropriate, and my only question to the other one was, do you have an advantage one over the other?
I'm better at nature.
Oh, well, damn. I still think survival's better.
That's fine. I'm ready. Let's do it. No.
Here, let me see if I can help you.
It's a little saggy, but I mean,
Let me see if I can help you out.
I've only got 10
No.
hooks.
Get
Get out of here. You're gonna break it. You're gonna hurt yourself. Get out.
Poppy, you see the way she's
Al.
talking to me right now? This is blasphemy. I just try to help.
Well, it's a good thing you're a dwarf, but Bryony, roll me let's say a dexterity savings throw to assume that you just see
Whoa.
whether you. Not Bryony, Gwynlyn.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh well, with your roll, you might have hurt yourself with the hook. You'll probably be fine, but
No, she's good.
oh, good. Okay, what a relief.
The audacity. Just trying to help.
Well, I think that's a great idea, and you guys have executed it. Now, I want everybody to look at their character sheet and see if they have any other abilities that they would want to utilize that could be helpful in their defense.
I mean, I'll use
I
my last. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I have wards and seals, so I can ward our perimeter against. Let me see.
So it's the alarm spell.
Alarm spell. I'm trying to find it. Hold on a second. I'm so sorry.
Take your time. That's perfect. But yeah, this is the first time where it might have really been. I mean, I think I asked at one point if you were arcane locking your cabin door.
Yeah,
But
and
I think this may have been.
I was not.
Yeah.
Because I didn't feel the need to. Until now, we're out in the open.
Oh yeah, the alarm might actually be.
yeah. An alarm and mage armor spells. Start at 3rd level. You can cast arcane lock with it. You can cast any of these spells with this trait. You can't cast a spell with it again until you finish a long rest. So do I have that spell? No, I only have detect thoughts in here. So what spell is it? I never added it to my sheet. It's just the alarm spell?
Well, so all three of those spells that they mentioned, but the alarm spell might be the one because there's no door to lock to arcane lock.
Okay.
And mage armor is not going to be good for anyone who's wearing armor. And
I'm not.
And yeah, so let's see if I can find it in the compendium.
I just found it. I got it.
Okay, sweet.
I'm just adding it so I can.
Yeah, so we can the rope can be strung in that same 20-foot cube, just a small area.
Right.
Perfect. Well, then I am pleased to inform you that your first night passes without incident.
Good deal.
Sweet.
Unless Malik does anything.
No. You only wake up with a mud tower erected in the middle of all of you.
Amazing.
I'm sorry, a mud tower?
A mud tower.
Okay, maybe that's a common thing where you're from, but can you explain that for me?
So, I mean, I can't go mechanical about it. On his watch, he would cast, I think it's Fabricate or Creation, and he would create a mud tower where he can just sleep inside and have a good view of everything around him. Like a little hunter's nest.
Like hardened. Okay, so does he come out just completely covered in caked in mud, or is it like hardened mud, and you're just kind of
It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. And if it was soft, it would just collapse.
Certainly. How absurd of me.
Ah.
Okay. Well then, yes, you guys awaken, and you are alarmed by the sight of this mud tower that Malik just comes stretching his arms at the top. Oh, I slept great.
What? Never seen a mud tower before?
No, I
Can't
can't
say I
say that I have.
Huh. Boring lives.
I guess that's one way to put it. I've seen a lot of things in my day.
Anyways. Well, apparently not a mud tower. I mean, if you
Anyone-
want one, you can ask.
I think I'll leave that to you. I think that's a Malik thing. That's fine.
I appreciate the courtesy.
I appreciate the offer.
Anyone see anything on their watches?
No. No, like I said, past from that incident, other than somehow Malik apparently weaseled his way into last watch.
I think that's probably for the best. So something, if he tries anything, then
At least one of
least
us
everyone
would be
else is
rested
fairly
enough.
well rested.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, next day you continue your journey as usual, and towards the end of the second day, you start to pass. Well, you've passed travelers up till now, but there was kind of a big cutoff once you got outside the radius of the city. And by the way, are you guys trying to play it cool when you see other travelers, or how has that been going?
I'm pretending that they aren't there. She's never
Yeah,
been
just-
friendly before. She's not going to
Just
start now.
straight minding our business.
Don't
Not
wanna
that
go
Ren
out
really
either.
can
Yes.
with Arthur, the giant, massive bear, but
Well,
Yeah,
that is.
Ren has no
Yeah,
choice
go
but
ahead.
to smile and wave and appear as nice as possible.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I was just gonna say is if nothing else, I was wondering if anybody was paying attention to the sometimes horrified reactions of the passers-by, and apparently, Ren has been trying to seem not scary.
Yeah.
Boy, I feel like I should make
Don't
the
make
roll a
that.
charisma roll for that. But no, we'll just let it go. Nobody.
I mean, I'll fight him.
nobody
I'll fight him right now.
Nobody flees in terror, and certainly nobody is going to pick a fight with you.
Perfect.
Yeah, that was
Let's
just.
see.
Yeah, lots of villagers with carts full of firewood and mundane things like that, and they're gonna pick a fight with a fucking 20-foot tall
Yeah,
bear.
fucking scaredy cats.
I'd be pretty scared too.
Can we
Yeah.
clarify, for the record,
Coward,
as you
yeah.
guys are, yeah, as you guys are traveling around, down the road, and peasants are hurrying past in fear, is Malik taunting them and calling them pussies?
He's probably just looking at them, smiling and waving.
Blinking one eye at a time.
Yep.
That would be very unsettling. I
Gotta maximize perception view, guys. Come on.
I
Yeah,
want to
I
make
feel
sure
like-
I mentioned that I definitely regathered my poison hooks. Just to be clear.
Oh yeah, no, certainly. I assume that's going to be part of the routine. Doing
Yep.
it at the trying to establish the routine, and I will assume that that's what we're going to continue with, unless otherwise specified.
Beautiful.
Now, as the the foot traffic starts to pick back up again. Passing other travelers. You are what is brought to your attention is a number of what seem like pilgrims, and now you are riding on Arthur.
I am.
But are you still in disguise as an elf, or what's going on there?
Yeah, while I have Jesus, baby, I will be poor old man elf.
Nosferatu. Legolas. Nosferatu can be his middle name. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh boy.
Now, so yeah, some of the passersby you can see. Well, they appear to be pilgrims based on their state of dress and their holy symbols, and you are eventually just alerted to the fact. Yeah, Christ, exactly. You are alerted to the fact that you guys are approaching a. Here, let's go to the world map. A landmark called the Face of Tira. All right, so you guys see where Flamekeep is, the big X.
All right, let me pull them out, my little guys.
Yes, I see the face of Tira.
Yes, statues, shrines, and other sacred sites speckle the countryside of Thrain, holy ground for the people to send their prayers to the silver flame. Though each is impressive in its own way, none compares to the face of Tira. Sculpted from a rocky crag atop a massive stone outcropping west of Flamekeep, it bears the likeness of the famed voice of the flame in 80-foot-tall splendor. Her eyes peer eastward, her gaze resting on the site where the silver flame was born.
Interesting. Our halfway marker.
Yeah, pretty much. But one of the pilgrims just. By the way, the baby does not cry as long as Cal is holding it. It does do, excited goo goo and that kind of stuff. And one of those noises, even atop Arthur, catches the attention of one of the pilgrims, and a nice little old lady looks up and says, "Are you taking the baby to see the face of Tira?"
Taking her home now. Just came from that way.
Okay, well, at the point of this interaction, you have not passed it yet.
He does not know that.
Oh, okay. Well, then she smiles at you and she says, "No, you have to take the child. It's this way." And she points you just to the direction. From the road, you can actually see it in the distance. That's how impressive it is and clear the way is between the two. So it really wouldn't take much of a
detour.
Yeah, exactly. Wouldn't be much of a detour.
I'm not taking any detours.
Agreed. Get rid of this baby.
I'm also all for getting rid of the baby. We can't combat with a baby.
That's true, of any kind.
We are sitting ducks with this baby. We can.
That's it's not unfair.
We can see the face on the way back.
Yeah, if she keeps trying to talk to me, I just don't acknowledge her. We already came out that way.
It does not come to that point. You are also on a giant bear moving the opposite direction of her. So, luckily, it doesn't get to that awkward point. Hilarious. Well, I read you the cool description anyway.
Sorry if you had an event planned there.
Nothing major, just some flavor. Right.
We will get a taste of that delicious, tasty flavor on the way without the baby.
Yeah,
Cal, you can shapeshift into a baby, right? If it requires a baby for entrance, we can figure it out.
Yep.
No. It's I promise you, it's nothing that big. And I'm gonna be real with you. There is virtually no chance that the adventure will take us back the same way. So it's really nothing major.
Okay.
That being said, that evening.
Okay. We can approach us now.
All right. Now, Bryony, do you want to do that little thing, that thing where you guys all on this map now? Can you all see the thing?
I can see.
Shit,
Hello.
did I do?
Boom, boom, boom. With a baby. And a cart. Oh, I like this map. Cute.
Okay. All right. And everyone can move their people and.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can
All
move the
right.
baby too.
Yep, Cal, the elf baby's in your custody until
Okay.
otherwise stated.
You put it in the fire. Start off with. What the hell is wrong with you?
It was okay. First of all, it was not in the fire. It was beside the fire, and
Roasted
secondly,
baby.
you don't know that it doesn't have magical fire baby powers. There's only one way to find out.
Throw it in the fire.
But no, seriously. All right, so yeah, everyone can move to their things. If you guys think that you would be other places, by all means, move yourselves. Arthur, I assume, just chills by you, Ren, sort of like that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so this is the like the first hour or two that you guys have set up camp before anyone starts to retire and set watch. What sort of awkward conversations or not awkward, maybe conversations of deep friendship do you guys have around the campfire?
I definitely want to bring up casually to Gwendolyn while I'm feeding my two little rats, each perched on one knee. A little bit of niblets from my ration. So you seem pretty confident with that donkey.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is tame compared to what I'm used to. I used to ride wild boars. We made it a sport, taught the kiddos.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. But there was some good money there.
Uh, maybe not money, but it was more of like good fun. The kids were bored. They needed a little bit of razzle dazzle, so I taught them how to tame and ride wild boars.
Well, that's pretty cool. Speaking of, you know that I can turn into pretty crazy things. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
think I've ever taken the shape of a boar, but
the horse and the bear, very impressive. Very impressive indeed.
yeah, I wonder if we might be able to use each other's skills to our advantage the next time we encounter something particularly challenging.
Oh, I mean, that sounds like it'd be mutually beneficial.
All
I
right, the next time we find somewhere, I'll get some sort of harness made to fit you.
Oh yeah. There should be some sort of leather shop where we're going. We can see what we can get made. That'd be super awesome.
Agreed.
Now, I assume that you all are having this conversation openly, like over the campfire.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No, I actually have my hand over my mouth, but I am still shouting. Normal volume.
Ren, do you have any response to this talk about her inventing the cool wild boar riding sport as a fellow rider of wildlife?
Yeah, I
Weird.
think. Yeah, just impressed, very much impressed, intrigued. Kind of a quick congratulations to her for inventing that sport. I'd love
Thank you,
to
thank you.
learn to play someday.
Oh, I can definitely show you. Next time we come across the wild boar, I'll show you the art and how to tame
Perfect.
Show him how to make you bitch.
him.
Hell,
That's so awesome. I am definitely going to make that happen. But little do you know. Now, you guys are just having this delightful conversation when everybody roll. Well, no, I guess we'll just go with everyone's PP.
Got a good size PP.
Briny and Ren, your PPs are sufficient.
It's what everyone wants to hear.
Hmm.
Cries in below
Wish my
average.
PP was better. Yeah, same. Move on.
And you all are, as soon as I figure out how to. You all are alerted to the fact that you guys have been surrounded.
Oh gosh.
It's a
Surrounded.
trap.
So what do they have to roll to avoid my poison hooks?
I would think dexterity savings throws.
And also, I would also cast alarm because I just now realized this is the second time that we've like stopped to rest, correct? Or is this the first time?
Nope, this is the second night out. The
Oh.
first day got you all the way past Face of Tira, and this is your second night camping since leaving Flamekeep.
Oh no,
I would have like refreshed.
alarm has definitely been casted again since we are out in the open.
Amazing.
Okay, then you all would have done that like before, like when you were setting up camp for the night, and not like when you went to bed.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
no, definitely.
Before
Like,
we even sat down to eat snacks and stuff
right,
like
this
that.
happened like probably either as like right before we just had the conversation about the boar riding, or in the midst of me casting this spell.
Yeah, 8-hour duration. It's perfectly reasonable. Okie dokie. So. Oh, cool. You put the line for the thing. Awesome. Hopefully you didn't put any hooks on where Arthur is laying.
Oh yeah, they're pierced into him like a little fish. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, he.
No, he's definitely like part of the perimeter.
okay.
I'm just kidding.
All right. Well, watch yourself.
All right. Well, so yeah, you guys, Ren and Bryony are the first ones to notice them before they would have tripped the alarm. And yeah, you all can see that you are surrounded. Now, the two of you actually roll me perception checks for this next bit, and this will have processed in your mind before you have a chance to respond or. Oh, wow. All right. Ren, you immediately spot that these are the most raggedy, starving, unfortunate-looking wolves you may have ever seen. Now, you'll have to let me assure you that there is a story-based reason for the state of wolves in the nation of Thrain, but none of you guys are Thrainish, so none of you would know it. In any case, I will tell you with that phenomenal 25 perception check that you get a close enough look at these guys, even this one who's starting to edge a little bit closer. They are looking at you like they're starving to death and they want to eat you so bad. Oh my god, they want to eat you so bad. But there's a giant bear and there's no fucking way that this pack of, like, no amount of wolves, regular wolves, which is what these clearly are. Bryony, you don't catch all this with that perception check, but I'll give you a freebie nature check as well. Bryony, can you hear
Is
me?
that me? A nature check? Okay, one second.
Yep. Oh,
Nice.
yeah, much better. All right, well then, yeah, you didn't catch the. Oh, sorry. You didn't catch that bit about seeing that they're clearly starving, but you can tell straight away. Like Arthur is here, these wolves are not going to do shit.
Okay. So, all right, guys, they're weak. They're scared. We don't have to fight them. We can just scare them off. They already don't want to do. Just get big, get loud. We don't have to deal with this tonight.
Yep.
Oh.
And if you are curious, the shit. I'm sorry. There's. I think we do. Oh, need to scare them off. Okay. Oh, lovely. Chill, please, by all means.
Malik will take one of his little fingers and stab himself in the neck and tackle some sort of cord. And suddenly, his flesh wounds just heals. Like it was never even there. And he looks at the wolves. So, friends, what can I help you with today?
We so hungry. Can we just have a taste of that baby? We know there's a baby in there.
Hold on, you have a specific taste for an elvish baby? That seems very peculiar.
Are you kidding me? We didn't. I mean, babies all smell the same to us, and we know what's in there. Okay, we don't care what kind of baby it is, but we take anything, man. We take anything. You got. I mean,
Anything.
do you need both of those hands you got there?
Well, not really. I could always grow new ones, I suppose. But hold on. If I were to help you and give you my body parts, surely you must offer something of equal value.
By the way, the one that is addressing you, Malik, he clearly seems to be the pack leader.
Pack leader, yeah, I figured.
And let's see. He says, "Well, what do you want?" And by the way, this talk of you being willing to possibly give up one of your limbs has got him like slavering at the jaws.
No, Malik, this is perfect. You can just regenerating limbs. We can heal this whole pack of wolves. We can feed them. This is perfect.
Yeah, I suppose, but it's
How many
awfully painful.
I
can do it 4 times, technically speaking.
How long does the regeneration last? Because we need to make sure that you are able to participate. Because there will be no saving of you.
Oh no, it'll be fine. Listen, he'll take up less room on the wagon if he's just a torso, in the back.
Yes, you can regenerate 4 times, which means you can give them 5 arms. There's 6 of them, but 5 should still be enough.
There's more than 6 of them.
There are 11, I think. Yeah.
11? Oh, no.
Yes. Yeah, zoom all the way out. You guys are surrounded.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Well,
I think it's
I don't know why everyone is talking about me giving away my hands suddenly, but back to what I was talking about. What do I gain? What can you offer? Do you have any services? Anything that comes to mind? Or are you just a bunch of dogs? Starving.
Well, they are clearly starving. Although for funsies, since you're addressing them, you give me a nature check too. I mean, you're looking directly at this guy, and you can see some, a few of them peeking out nearby.
My nature is shit.
Oh, I mean, that roll was shit. Your nature is plus.
Yeah, it could be plus 11 though.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Well then, yeah. I guess you may or may not even realize that they are starving wolves. But your comment about are they just dogs really gets their dander up, and the pack leader snarls at you.
Oh, please. You know yourself this would just end one way. You can starve yourself to death. You can try and fight us and die horribly. I mean, please, I could turn you all into fucking rabbits if I wanted to.
By the way, everybody else, you guys just see Malik walking off and speaking with the pack leader, and making wolf noises back and forth. And you can also, oh yeah, well you can also clearly see, no, because speak with animals, isn't it just between the two of them?
It's just between the two of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just between the two of you, although you do all clearly see that whatever he just said to the pack leader pissed it off.
Well, look. I'll strike a deal with you because, well, the party has a soft spot for little lost animals like yourselves. I'll help you get your food, maybe from that pond over there. Who knows, maybe I could fish something out for you. In return, you have to act like good little puppies and keep the party happy. And if any of you snap at any heels, you yourself will become dog food. How's that sound, friends?
All right, so the deal that you are offering them is basically canine domestication. Immediately, is there going to be you guys buddies, and well, they can strike a balance. Obviously, they're not going to be dogs immediately. They're going to keep to themselves. But if the deal you're offering them is that you will feed them if they follow you guys around, and be sweet little puppies as best they can to make everybody happy, they will take that deal. So yes, you have the assurance of the pack leader that that's a square deal, and you're on. Give us some food. Give us some food.
Okay.
Buff it up, Holmes.
How many rations do we... No, what am I talking about rations? I'm just gonna fucking go over the pond. Right.
What's your plan at the pond? Have you got a fishing rod?
I have something better planned. Let's just make sure I have it all here. Okay. This should be interesting.
Oh.
So, speak with animals should still be up, right?
Yes.
Okay. Attention, all inhabitants of this there pond, I need your attention. There is free food coming, and I'm going to delegate the free food properly. Please come and make a formal line.
Huh. Well, you know what? That is, that's not bad. Fish are notoriously stupid. But you'll still have to roll a deception check, even if the bar isn't set very high.
It's fine. I just have to pray I fucking roll good for once. Oh shit, no, I can't do that. It's a concentration, isn't it? Damn it.
Speak with animals is not a concentration spell.
It's not? Damn it.
Nope.
Well, fine. I rolled good. I'll remember that for next time. I have skill empowerment, which is
All right.
something to use more often.
Well, some really, really stupid fucking fish come to the surface. Obviously they're not going to fully surface like submarines, but you see their little
that's
bobbing.
fine.
Yeah, you see their little bobbing mouths, come to the very surface like they're waiting for you to toss a bunch of breadcrumbs or something.
Right, that will do fine. Next up, step 2. I will use creation to create a dam around them to trap them inside.
Also not a concentration spell, just as an FYI.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So now there's a bunch of fish trapped in somewhat shallow water with a big mud pile.
For
Well,
the
mud
record,
wall, I guess.
you can hear them very dimly saying, "Where's food? You said food."
Yes. Anywho's, Alpha Dog Leader, Pack Leader. Well, I don't have a name for you yet, now do I? I guess I need to start naming you. I'll think about it later. Come over here with your little starving friends.
I can't believe you had such a good idea.
Yeah, this is right up his alley.
As you can see, there is plenty of food trapped in this enclosed area, which should do you for today. Tomorrow you may just follow us and I'll just, I don't know, kill some different animal I feel like. Or you can kill them yourselves. I don't care
All
either
right.
which.
Well, the pack leader snuffles first and then goes, nose in, and they start a fish massacre feast. Bravo,
Great.
Alec. Have an inspiration.
Amazing.
All right.
I love
By
utility
the way,
spells.
it does not sound like you at any point in this whole process addressed the rest of the party and explained to them what the hell you were doing. So everybody, I
Oh,
want you to take in mind that you just saw this mime act carry on, and all of a sudden you see a pack of once snarling wolves. By the way, the donkey is very frightened. Gwendolyn, give me a. They're not bothering her because again they accepted Malik's deal, but Gwendolyn, give me an animal handling check to make sure she doesn't try to bolt, or Syra the donkey doesn't try to bolt.
Oh shit. I'm not good at that.
Carter farted shit.
Actually,
did you
that's
hear
great.
that?
If you had
Yeah,
biffed it, I would have given you a strength check to just try to wrestle her, or wrestle him. But yeah, no biggie. In any case, yes, you all played silent witness to this whole ordeal, and now you can see this artificial dam that Malik created has become a feasting ground for these wolves that apparently he's just tamed, and they're all wagging their little wolf tails happily.
Well, okay, Malik and his army of wolves.
All right, so nobody comments. You just kind of look at
Malik
each
is
other
wolf.
and make eye contact. Like,
Oh, Gwendolyn's
oh.
talking to Poppy like, do you see this? He's lost his marbles. He's sitting there talking to a giant pack of wolves. And they're all surrounding him like they're in worship or something. Like, look at this. This is insane. This is crazier than I've ever seen anything.
so you're jealous.
Ren does kind of the same thing with Arthur. Goes over and it's like, look at this, bud. This shit is crazy.
Well, but yeah, by the way, Arthur does not give a shit about any of this. For some perspective, these are fearsome wolves, but they are also just normal, regular, non-magical wolves, and they are
And malnourished.
but they essentially present as much threat to him as normal bears would react to squirrels.
Yeah, seems fair.
So, he wasn't like at any point, getting his dander up like in defense mode. For the record.
Yeah, Cal's just sitting there. He's got the baby under his cloak and hand on his axe. But axe is kept down in a non-threatening manner for now.
Oh, right. I suppose none of you understand animal. Well, neither do I, to be fair, but anyways. These doggies, or puppies, whatever you want to call them, are temporarily in our service. Pet them, do what you want with them, I don't really care, neither should they. If they stab at you, you tell me, and you'll never see them again. Anyways, I'll be going back to my mud tower. Do tell if you need anything. I am quite hospitable.
For funsies, can you put your mud tower down? So
I can start drawing, yes.
Thank you.
It's gonna look like a pile of shit.
Just jealous you don't have a mud tower. You know you want one.
He's got you
No.
there. So yeah, after they have glutted their little wolf bellies on fish, they just kind of just gather around in a pack formation. Oh, by the way, does anyone want to know what the largest wolf pack in recorded history was?
But you're gonna
Well,
know.
Oh,
37.
Wow.
Now, keep in mind that the recorded history part is probably the important qualification, and that this particular event happened in an area, that was a wildlife preserve, so it's not exactly what you would consider normal conditions in the wild.
Still a big old
But
pack.
yes, I was
Mhm.
doing that research so yeah, that largest one in recorded history. Um, This is kind of on the larger size of the average wolf pack. But after glutting their bellies, they just kind of wander out to outside of the perimeter of your defenses, which, Alec, it looks like you put your mud tower on the outside of them.
I'm still drawing. I just haven't let go of my cursor.
Oh, I see. Oh, it might be.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, now it's definitely right out. So you see where the little pink circle is? I'm pretty sure that's where the rope and the alarm spell are, the 20-foot
Yep.
thingy.
I think that's just intentional. I don't think you want this guy inside your little alarm spell. Just go off constantly. Ticking time
Oh.
bomb.
Well, you know what? That's a very fair point. Yeah, so they
Malik
just
is
settle.
absolutely more than welcome to be outside of the alarm. You stay over there, sir. Got my eyes on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, they
Okay.
settle down
Thank you.
in a slumbering pack formation, cuddling wolves with happy full bellies. Does anyone want to test Malik's promise on that they're safe to pet?
Well, it should be, unless they want to die.
I can confirm that I am not
I think
going out
Ren
of my
will.
way to try and pet the wolf.
Yeah, Ren doing it makes sense to me. He rides a giant
Ren
bear.
will.
All right, Ren, roll me an animal handling check. I'm pretty sure you actually have that skill.
I think I do, yeah. It didn't. Damn it. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, as
Oh.
promised. I mean, it certainly doesn't help, or it doesn't hurt that you approach them in a manner that was, may have even been successful if you hadn't cut this deal. But yes, the wolf, you reach out your hand and it sniffs it and gives it a lick, and then just kind of puts its head down like, you can give me scritches.
Their
Perfect.
one weakness, scritches.
Oh, you're just gonna get the whole wolf pack love. Okay. Arthur's
Oh,
already
yeah.
back asleep because he doesn't give a shit about any of that. So you're just gonna slumber in the pile of wolves.
No, I will go back to Arthur at night.
All right. Well, then, usual watch precautions. Then I assume.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, then we will pick up first thing in the morning. Let's just take a quick 5-minute break. Is that all right? I got a crying baby.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. 5-minute break, guys. Right back.
Ah, okay.
Okay, forgive me, everyone. Who's back? Are we back?
Yaha.
I'm back.
I'm here. I'm just finishing microwaving some pizza rolls.
Oh, that sounds so good right now.
I'm here.
Right. Well, I'm going to be honest with you, Malik. Unless you tell them to go fuck off, these wolves are going to follow you guys as long as you'll tolerate them.
Well, good, as long as they know how to fight.
I mean, they're wolves, yeah. They can do wolf stuff.
They
I
become
have a purpose
uncovered.
for them.
What was that, Ren?
Can they become unmalnourished after a couple of days?
After a couple days, yeah, absolutely.
Malik just gets a whole pack of wolves.
I have a purpose for them. I just need time to pass.
I will switch.
Graham, I know this is a
Slot.
long shot, but if I copy all of these wolves tokens, can I paste them on a different page?
Mhm.
Okay, let's see how this
Not a long
works.
shot at all. Kiva, get out of here, bro. Get.
F yeah.
My kids have been screaming since they got home today.
Nice.
It was a nice quiet week, and then
Well,
the minute they're home, it's pure chaos. I
Yep.
love it.
well, don't tell my wife this, but I gave my older daughter some Benadryl to calm the afternoon down.
I thought you were going to
sometimes
say you gave her a shot of whiskey.
Sometimes they need a good
No.
nap, man.
I took her out
fairness,
back and hit her with a frying pan. Don't tell my wife.
Yeah. No, she's got. In fairness, she's got some big boogies, but no, I will admit that it was mostly just because. I mean, she does not take naps on the weekends, and it didn't work. If that was what I was going
How
for,
old
but
is
no,
she?
we did get some. She's 3.
The age of sleep regression.
Yep, 3 nature. Okay, anyway, let's get you guys all to where we pick up, which I had to add a bunch of wolves to.
Whoa. It's the
Um,
Ku Klux Klan. What the fuck? What is
It's
this?
They are not. They are, if you had recalled, you'd seen some guys like this in the crowd in Flamekeep. But I guess only Gwynlyn and Bryony and Cal would have this opportunity. Roll me, I guess, like a intelligence check. See if you remember anything in particular.
wouldn't that be history?
I think it would. Do you have history as a skill?
No,
Yeah.
but I'm not. It's the same for me.
Yeah.
But for anyone that does.
Oh boy, well, that's good enough roll. Yeah, you recognize that these guys, not the 2 hooded inquisitors in the front, but those guys behind them on the horses,
Mhm.
they are wearing the livery of Cardinal Crozen. Hi, Cardinal Crozen.
Oh, that bastard.
That bastard. Yeah, I had that in my notes. Is bastard.
Now, of course, there's no telling what their plan is, although they are coming tromping up with an imperious sort of look about them. But as they come up, they did not expect, holy shit, a 20-foot bear and a goddamn pack of wolves. Their horses are starting, and they're all mounted, and their horses are, tromping and whinnying nervously. Um, They shift. They see you all, obviously, and they seemed, as they came up and before they had that realization of like, oh fuck, they looked like they were, tromping up with purpose, like they were looking for somebody.
Mm.
Possibly you guys, but not with the giant bear and the wolf pack. In any case, they are just kind of sitting there on their horses, shifting uneasily. Those 2 lead guys in the hoods seem to be whispering something to each other. It's as if they're trying to decide whether to follow orders or just play it off. And
I'm
the
gonna
2
give
hooded
Cal a look out of the
inquisitors.
corner of my eye, like, what the fuck do you want us to do here?
Yeah, the
Just
2 hooded
keep on.
inquisitors seem to be like turning around and looking at the guys and trying to cajole them into action.
keep pressing on like we don't know nothing.
Okay. I think nothing knows us.
All right, as you guys start to tromp by, giving them no mind, one of the Inquisitors, struggling to control his horse, says, "Halt! In the name of High Cardinal Crozon."
I wouldn't know.
Don't know who that is. Keep on going.
All right, well then you can again hear snippets of conversation as they are trying to encourage their men to go after you guys. Sorry, hold on one second.
Maybe we can pick up pace just a little bit. I'm gonna move from the front of the guard to the back of it.
I'll step in the fucking front. Like, so, are we going to dance? Are we going to talk? And have an impasse? Because frankly, I don't think you have the manpower to hold us. And secondly, you look boring. And I mean really boring. I'm not interested. So please, fuck off.
That one that you're directly next to scoffs and says, "You look like a filthy heretic. How dare you address me such a way?"
Oh my.
Well, I just did. What are you gonna do about it? Write a
Oh my God.
protest?
Oh boy.
I have a baby.
Hmm. What do you suppose he'll do?
Probably blast Malik into somewhere nearby Oblivion.
Certainly try.
All right, buddy. Well, these rest of these guys don't know what they're gonna do, but he is going to try to strike at you. So I suppose we will go to initiative. You have offended this particular fellow's honor.
Okay. Uh,
What?
No music tonight?
Why didn't
Oh,
that
I'm
roll
sorry.
right?
I'm just the worst.
Oh, yep, I did roll a 1. God damn it.
Wow.
I have a plus 10 to my initiative, and I don't think any of the times we've rolled in, it has done any fucking good.
I mean, you're not last in initiative.
All right, hold on one second.
Wolf Battle has music.
I did not
Yay.
mean to play them both at once. I don't know how to. Okay, there we go.
Beautiful. It's your pups. Damn. Gwendolyn, the 19. Oh, Ren got a 22.
All right. Yep. Huh? Why does it look like there's 2 Rens?
It happens sometimes.
Just one of me. That I'm
The one
seeing
you're
anyway.
moving right now is the real one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, yeah, you are first in initiative. We'll just ignore that one.
Well, hold on. Well, nobody else.
Oh, I can tell you for a fact they're just going last in initiative.
Okay, sure. The wolves go on Malik's turn?
You know
It'll
what?
be simple.
That would be simple, but yeah, no, yeah, we'll go. They'll go on Malik's turn. That's reasonable. So
No,
Ren,
for each one.
Shut up. Yeah, no. Even if I was going to bother to, I would have done just one roll for all of them. But yeah, no, Ren, that's you, bud. You're riding atop Arthur. You can see that this guy clearly is about to take it. You didn't hear what Malik said to him necessarily, unless you want to do a retroactive perception check to say that you did.
Nah.
Any thoughts? Nope. Okay. Well, you jumped in as soon as you saw this guy like rear back, like he was going to try to hit Malik with his little miter, his little mace thing. What are we doing, bud?
Okay, so I think this might be the first time I've fought on Arthur's back.
Oh yeah.
So, do I have Arthur attack, and then can I swing from the back of Arthur? Or is it just Arthur's attacks unless I dismount?
No, he would go on your same turn, but after you. So,
Okay.
do you... Okay, go to the journal, like that journal tab,
Yeah.
and then click on Arthur the Bear, and then
I'm
it
there.
should open his character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so after you've gone, you'll be able to click the thing that says bite and claws, and that'll roll the attack rolls for those, and then
Yeah,
if you hit,
okay.
you'll have to... Okay.
Alright, perfect. I'll do my... And I can still swing my sword from Arthur, right?
Oh yeah, no problem. It's a two-handed sword.
Okay, then I'm just gonna
It's a
do my
big-ass
two...
sword.
I'm gonna do 2 greatsword attacks.
On the guy that's about to...
Yeah, the guy that is rearing up to hit. So that guy. That's 1 attack.
Okay, roll your damage for that first.
How do I think...
You click on... Yeah, exactly, you got it.
Okay.
Okie dokie. So the only question here is... Do you, for dramatic purposes, do you want to have the blade cleave just straight through the Inquisitor's body, or do you want it to just go straight through him and the horse in one horrifying arc?
That's shit.
Does that first attack kill him?
Oh yes, it's just a
You're
matter
level
of how
1, so I'm
dead.
guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all a matter of how dead we're talking.
Yeah, I want to take his horse's head off to just clean through him and his horse's neck.
Jesus Christ. Okay, yep, that's kind of what I was... I mean, with the amount of damage that you did, yes. Plausible. Okay, so that's your first attack. The other guy... I mean, you're moving so fast he doesn't even have a chance to piss himself, but in like 1.5 seconds he'll get there. So, next, what are you doing?
I'm just making my second greatsword attack at that guy.
Okay.
Real quick, and Cal have dropped off the back of Arthur before he charged up like this?
I mean, we can say that if you want to use your reaction in advance to do that, sure.
Okay, awesome. It's right here.
Right. And same damage. Okay,
Jesus.
great. So what about this guy? Same deal, or you switching things up?
I want to do it same deal, but I imagine it as being like a perfectly symmetrical shot of just like 2 sword cleaves and then just like perfect symmetry, like in a samurai movie, just perfect symmetry of the horses' heads and their torsos just falling down.
Okie
And then Arthur gets 1 attack, right?
Yes. Well, actually, he's got multi-attack. If you see on his character sheet.
Okay.
So, let's see. Does he have? No, his reach is only 5 feet, so you would need to move up 1 if you wanted him to attack these other guys who clearly look like they're gonna try to run for it at the earliest opportunity.
Yeah.
All right, now you have the Arthur the Bear character sheet open.
I hit multi-attack.
No, you hit where it says bite. So the multi-attack,
Okay.
yeah, so he gets one attack with his bite, and that's regular. So just click bite, and then the little, yeah, perfect, exactly. Now, you should be able to click on that, and it should roll the correct damage.
Jesus.
So does
All
that
right,
kill?
oh, wait, so yeah, Arthur comes up and just bites the guy directly off the horse, which goes running off, and just he's gone in one gulp. I'm sorry, not one gulp. He crunches him a little bit on the way down, so you're sure he's good and dead when he goes in. But he disappeared. Maybe one boot flops to the ground. Now, you can also do his claw attack, but that is with disadvantage.
Okay.
Because of his mutated size trait.
I'll take it.
Good God.
All right, roll the damage. All right, so he just comes charging up. He bites the one guy straight off the horse, and then the other guy, he just one swipe, and all that's left sitting astride the horse is like a pair of legs and the bottom of a torso.
Perfect.
Those two other guys, I mean, the four remaining guys, all these guys really look like they were shitting their pants as soon as you killed the Inquisitor so gruesomely and chopped their horses down like Guts from Berserk. And now they look like they want to run for their lives even more than they did before, if possible. So, that is all you. So, well, unless you had anything else, bonus actions or anything of that nature?
Not really. I would like to just kind of yell at them to run away and fuck off and see if I can just scare them away.
It doesn't seem like it's necessary. They would love the opportunity to follow your advice. They would love that opportunity. Which you're not going to get because now it's Malik's turn.
Okay.
No, it's not. It's Gwen's turn.
Oh, where's she?
Yeah, it says
I'm
me.
far down.
I don't know why.
Malik is
Why
8
is this-
point.
Oh, you
lesser
guys
and
don't-
mine's-
That's a different token, even. The fuck?
Yeah, why is... I don't get that either. I'm sorry. And then there's the repeat quit. There we go. Forgive me.
Nope, that's okay. I am going to run up and I'm gonna try and after I rage, I'm gonna rage first. And then I'm gonna
God.
try and with my spiked armor hit him off his horse. Oh,
You
wait,
have to move
he's
one
dead?
up because... Yeah, those guys, those are just horses sitting there because
Oh, okay.
the
Then I'm gonna leave
Arthur
the poor
devoured
horses
the
alone.
rider of one and then bisected the other.
I'm gonna rage and then jump on top of this rock and try to like bum rush this dude off his horse. What would I? Let me see. Ooh, I can use my armor spikes. Okay.
Yeah?
Oh, I meant to
Ooh, you're
rage
battle
first.
rager. Okay.
I didn't take my rage into account.
Roll it. Yeah, I was gonna say roll it with advantage because this is a terrified foe.
Rosie, please be quiet.
Okay, well your armor spikes do not. Yeah, they do not penetrate his defenses. You could still attempt, like to. We'll say you jumped up there and you tried to hit him with your spikes. It did not penetrate, but you're up there now. Firstly, roll me a good athletics check, hopefully. Yep, perfect. All right, now.
And then I'm
So
gonna.
you're up there. You didn't penetrate with the spikes, but if you wanted, you could attempt to grapple him.
I don't want to grapple him. I'm just going to take my battle axe and I am just I'm gonna hit him in his face.
Okey
We'll go
dokey.
one-handed though, because
No
I
mercy.
had to jump up here.
Yep, that'll do it. Okie dokie. So he is still alive and screaming in terror. But you did give him a good chop, and you're still, standing atop his horse, with your bloodied axe raised over him.
Good.
So all right. Unless you had any other bonus actions, that would be you.
Nope. Yep. That's it. My bonus was to rage.
All right.
All
Cal?
right. Cal is going to stay the fuck out of combat because he's got a little baby to watch over. And cast haste upon Briny, since she is next up in initiative. Already used my bonus action to get off Arthur.
My speed is doubled?
Yep.
Fuck. Okay. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Speed is doubled, you get all the extra stuff, plus the AC, advantage, all that.
Okay.
All the fun stuff.
Mm-hmm. And one extra attack.
Okay. I guess I will rush up. Handle the guy here. In the back. This one here. And I will start to smack him.
All right. How do you kill this poor bastard?
I take my quarterstaff and I just absolutely smash the front of his helmet fully into the inside of his face.
Yep, that'll do it. All right. What else you got?
I will do another one, thanks to the haste. And then use my bonus action to punch. And then, because I killed this guy, does that hit?
Oh, no, I'm afraid that one doesn't.
That's alright. Because I killed somebody, I can do this for free.
As if that was necessary.
Yeah, I think they've already shot themselves like 3 times by now.
Well,
Oh, which reminds me, actually, you can take a unarmed strike with advantage.
oh, okay. Wow, look at that.
All right, and then so I'm sorry. This one is the one you just killed. Oh, whoops.
So these last 3 have to make a DC 17 Wisdom save.
All right, and then who was the one that you hit the follow-up strike on? Was it the same one that Gwendolyn?
I've killed both of these guys. Yeah, I'll step up and kill this one too, or smack at this one as well.
Okay, well then that unarmed strike killed that guy.
Okay.
Well, 1 second. I hit the thing. Yeah, so there's one guy left. He fails. He fails this. I'm not even gonna roll the save because he fails. He failed it before you even did that effect.
Yeah.
You got anything else?
That's all. I'll here. Yeah, I've used up most of my speed, so yeah. All good. Let me scroll back up. The button. Not work. Not working. Okay, working.
All right,
Oh well.
Mallard.
Pretty boring fight, so spice it up. I'll send half the wolves on one guy and half the wolves on the other guy.
Nope, this guy's dead.
Oh, well, all the wolves on one guy.
I'm sorry. What? This other north one, right?
I'll send the house on the rest of them, whoever's left, honestly. I doubt they'll survive.
No, they for sure. So then, that's all you do is you just you unleash the hounds on your turn.
Well, if... I'm assuming there's only one guy left, if he's gonna get fucking massacred.
No.
Oh.
There absolutely is only one guy left. He is going
Oh.
to bolt. He's going to try to run for it.
In that
and
case.
then the pack of wolves are going to chase him down without much trouble at all. And oh, you want to
No, yank him off his horse too.
Okay, that's hilarious. Go for it.
He rips off Seer, and he throws it right into his inner thigh, and he yanks him off the horse. As he helplessly falls to the ground, shouting some ribs as a bunch of hungry hounds jump on him, and probably murder him.
What type of saving?
It's only a strength saving throw if you're trying to move more than 30 feet from me.
Oh yeah, well that's what he tries to do. As he tries to
well,
ride
DC 17.
Okay.
No, you are my friend.
Yep, he is ripped off his horse, and it goes exactly as you describe. You rip him off the horse directly into the jaws of the wolf pack, which hungrily devours him. Now, I guess the good news is that you guys don't have to worry about, how you're going to feed this wolf pack tonight.
Well,
okay, well.
To be honest, so they're gonna just stuff their gullets, and Wolfpack leader approaches you, Malik, is like,
I guess I'll cast Speak to Animals.
Alright, well then, he's like, hey, we're just gonna hang out here, eat off of this for like a couple days, is that alright? Do you need us? You good?
Well, there is time for some repayment. You see, I like collecting special plants, and your senses should be quite keen, yes? If I provided you a plant, you would be able to find this plant for me, right?
He cocks his head inquisitively, but nods.
Okay, you know what? We'll make this very easy. I'll take out the 1000 gold platinum bar. And let's see here.
Oh my god, are you gonna awaken this Wolfpack leader?
I'll cast Awaken as I melt the gold in my hand and tap on his forehead, giving him some metal tattoos, as he is now marked with Awaken, and he is now a sentient creature. Well, more sentient, I guess.
Well, you are gonna have to name him now. Roll me a D100. I've been thinking about this. There's a 1% chance that the animal, upon regaining sentience... Okay, never mind. So he's fine. But no, I was going to say, there's a 1% chance that it just goes insane because he can't handle being sentient. Alright, well, great. Like I said, you have to name him now. And yes, he can definitely follow out your instructions with an intelligence of 10.
I'll call him Wolfgar. That seems good enough.
Wolfgar, yes, perfect. And what is the plant he's to be gathering for you?
I'll send you a thing about it later.
Boy, I hate that, but alright.
Isn't it fun?
Yes. Always. Alright, so yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Yes, so there is a parting of the ways from you and Wolfger's pack. Do you have any suggestions for when you're in the area again and you want to try to summon them to you? What could you do that would hurt a wolf pack from miles away, possibly? You have some sort of pulse of musk?
No. I'll get a spell for this next level. That's okay.
Okie dokie.
Sounds like he's got it all
Just do
planned
the
out.
thing. Yeah. I like utility spells. It's my favorite.
Okay, sorry. Didn't mean for that to be so abrupt, but wolf battle. More snarling wolves.
All right.
All right.
We'd like to check the bodies, see if they have any notes, orders.
Orders, yeah.
Yes, the one of the lead inquisitors. Actually, you know what? Let's make it comedically challenging for you. Roll me an investigation check there, Cal.
Not my strong suit, but not terrible.
Above average.
All right. Well, you're able to find it. You're able to find a note, but unfortunately, it was part of what got cleaved in twain by Ren's savage attack. And you're not able to find the other part of that note with that investigation check, I'm afraid. So you come up out of the bloody ruin of this sloppy dead body, and you're like, I found part of a note. Anyone see another part of the note anywhere?
Can I roll perception because I feel bad for cutting the note in half?
It would be an investigation. Give that a shot.
Investigate. You're right. Oh, then I'll probably fail it, but I might as well.
I only got a +1, and I rolled decent.
Yeah, no.
All right. So yeah, the rest of you guys see the two of them sifting through this bloody ruin. And Cal's got like a note and half in one hand, and they don't have a magnifying glass.
I do not.
I do not.
Those things are expensive. 200
nope.
gold.
Oh, oh yeah, that is a magnifying glass. I was thinking of a spy glass. Those are like 1,000 or something.
Yeah, those are even more ridiculous.
Nope, just my ear horn of hearing, which I can't use for my eyes.
What can I tell from the half of the note I found?
They seem to be under orders to find something or someone. You're not really sure.
So I don't know if they're looking for me or the kid.
Indeed.
Target.
So nobody else wants to go sifting through the dead body that's been cleaved into a pile of meat, which is also sort of being stripped at by hungry wolves.
I mean, Bryony
Well,
wouldn't be afraid.
I mean, yeah, but I'm curious, how does mending work? Like, if I use mending on a torn piece of paper, will the torn piece come back to the paper, or will new paper be created?
New paper.
Yeah, exactly right, without the writing on it. Now, of course, if you found the other half of it, and even accounting for how, ripped up and shredded it would be, and you joined them two together and you put the mending spell on it, you'd be good.
Okay. Also, okay. I wait now. I let them find the notes. They smart people. I wait.
Quinlan, what are you doing? You just getting your donkey scratches? Anybody?
Yeah, just packing up the cart and cleaning off my battle axe.
Fair enough. I will say that you guys find 20 gold pieces amongst the remains of the corpses. With your investigation rolls that you've rolled so far. If anybody else wants to try to get in on this to find the note,
I'll go for it. Alright, I'm sorry.
it's not even like these are
you
bad
guys
rolls.
are
These are just average.
just looking for something. Here, let me take a look. Ooh,
You'll find it. It'll just take some time.
I was gonna say, you guys take even longer to find it because it's stuck to the bottom of Gwynlin's boot now.
that's hilarious.
Yes, we will say after a bunch of just fruitless searching and frustration for it, that yeah, somebody eventually has that realization. Everybody just roll me just another quick investigate check, and we'll see who saves the day by seeing it on the bottom of Gwynlin's boot. I mean, it might be Gwynlyn, and she might be, yeah, it's Gwynlyn. Do you play it off like, no, it wasn't there the whole time?
No, absolutely. I just pick it off the bottom of my shoe and make a show of looking in my bags, and then I turn around and just so graciously see it on the ground behind me, and I'm like, ah, yes, this note. Is this what you're looking for? What's it say?
All right. Alec?
I mean, yeah, I'll give it a little touch and I'll glue together my finger. That was never broken to begin with.
All right. Mended together now. You can clearly tell that they were looking for both you and apparently Crozen noticed the baby. You were not successful in hiding him. But they're not looking for you, Cal. They're looking for this elf peasant that they saw traveling around.
Well, then back to
Okay.
Cal it is. And I'll change my cloak to a more battle-ready looking number.
With the baby strapped to him.
With a baby.
All right, fair enough. So continuing on. So the rest of this day of travel goes uneventful. Luckily, the wolves must have. If you're really lucky, people will come across this crime scene and just assume like 30 wolves attacked these guys or something. Because that would be much better than people knowing that you guys shot down a bunch of the High Cardinal's men.
Debatable.
I suppose so. Now, continuing on, the rest of the day of travel is uneventful. You camp that night without any issues. And the next day after, you eventually safely arrive in the town of Dancehaven.
All right.
Now, I didn't put them on the board, but Ben, are you just riding Arthur straight into town?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. What's your plan?
Is there somewhere I could leave Arthur? Like just outside of town?
I mean, plenty of open space. I guess it depends on what's the criteria you're looking for.
Really just anywhere that I can leave him and him be unbothered and not bother anybody as well.
All right. Roll me a survival check.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good enough. You find a hill outside of town, and you're able to lead him behind it, and he just kind of sits and chills and shrugs at you and is like, "All right, see you later," and rolls off to sleep. Now, much different situation, but Gwendolyn, are you riding the donkey cart into town?
We're trying to make it known that we are not a part of the Silver Flame, correct? My understanding. Does the donkey cart symbolize anything of the Silver Flame?
No, it's just a donkey cart.
Oh,
I mean,
then yes.
the guy that owned it was clearly like some sort of pilgrim true believer, but he doesn't have like the logo emblazoned on his donkey cart or anything.
Speaking of which, my shield will be in my glove. Just making sure of that.
Okie dokie. And you guys come tromping into town, trying to not look suspicious, I assume.
Mhm.
Yes. Looking for a monastery.
Well, you're looking for monks.
Hmm?
I said you are looking for monks. The
Yeah, hey,
monastery is...
real quick, I'm so sorry to interrupt you guys. So we just got a tornado warning, so we have to go down to the basement. So I will see you guys later.
Wait, there's
Oh,
a
wait,
what warning?
what?
A tornado warning, so we're supposed to go down to the basement.
Oh,
So
be safe.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
collecting my zoo, so
Yeah, it's a
Oh.
severe thunderstorm warning right now. It just started raining super bad here, and so usually like when a thunderstorm's like that, my power goes out. So that's why I was like, just let me know.
Oh, I don't have to?
Right.
Oh boy.
Can you just watch it? Yeah. Okay, because I have to wrangle 4 cats and 2 dogs. Okay, alright. My husband says I can stay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I'm good too. I'm just
It looks
keeping
scary.
you guys informed.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Well, at least you'll die doing what you love.
But yes, the monastery is not in the town limits. It's in the outskirts, but it's where you guys are meeting the monks. Which, I guess, if you guys are looking out for them, give me some perception checks.
You're also starting to go robot too. Just letting you know.
Oh shoot!
Ren wants to get rid of this fucking baby.
Not much longer, my friend.
I got up to do something I don't remember.
Baby, that's the alarm. That means they saw one.
Sounds like you gotta go.
Yeah, I think I can hear the tornado alarm.
I don't hear ours yet.
We're gonna go just to be safe. I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay. All right.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right, bye guys.
Jesus Christ.
That's all right. We'll probably
I'm good for now.
yeah. No, I know, but we'll probably call it a little bit early, just because. But no. Picking back up, you guys got focus pinged to the monks here, because Ren was the first one to catch them for sure.
I don't see myself on this map, so
Oh, I guess we thought you were dead. I'm sorry.
that's okay, it happens. I'll come back to life.
You will.
If it's a temporary concept.
Wait, do you have a little man now?
Yeah, I'm a
I
little
see
man.
him.
I'm a little guy doing little guy things.
I guess you're not looking out for the monks then, huh?
No.
All right,
Stupid monks and their stupid rules.
Ren, you're clearly able to spot them. What's your next step?
I point them out to Cal as quickly as possible and say, look, there they are. We can get rid of the baby. Let's go.
All right. We will.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, where's the elf baby?
I got it with me.
Well, all right. Well, you approach the procession down those steps, and the lead monk there says, "We understand you are to place the child in our care," and he gives you a bow. You feel a sense of calm benevolence creep over you in their presence, Cal. The child seems to feel it too, as he doesn't fuss.
Okay. Just be safe. Gonna do that again.
Oh, divine sense, yes. So you can be certain that they are neither of those categories, or none of those
Okay.
3 categories.
Not as good as Detect Good and Evil was, but but I get a very good gut feeling.
Yeah, I mean, well, I guess the real test would be, I don't know who else. No, I don't think anybody else ever tried holding the baby, but I guess the real test would be see how the baby responds when you try to hand him to a monk.
Okay. I'll
Gwendolyn shouldn't
gently
hold
hand the
babies
baby
with
over.
spikes.
What was that?
I said Gwendolyn has too many spikes to be holding a baby.
Yep, fair enough. Any amount of spikes is probably too much, to be
Yeah.
honest. Just
Yeah.
like even one.
I mean, kids actively try and kill themselves all the time, so
This
best not to
facts.
give them. Best not to give them ammunition.
Right.
Are you having trouble letting go, Cal?
Maybe a little
Do you,
bit.
do you struggle as you start to hand the child over?
But how do we know we can trust these people?
She's got a compelling point, but she's also all the way over there talking to her doll.
I don't care. Get rid of the baby. I don't want it anymore.
You don't have to have the baby. I have the baby.
I
Take
know,
me to
but
the monastery. I'll take it to the monastery.
yes, give it to the monks. I don't care if they're nice people.
How do we know
Oh,
these
you
are the people
said
we're looking for?
I don't care. They want the baby. Give them the baby.
all right. Well, yeah. Ren obviously doesn't give a shit if they are the right people or not. So this is between you and I guess Gwynlyn and the elf baby Jesus and the monk. Bryony is not involved. She's similarly apathetic, it seems. Although she's not there, like insisting that we dump the baby. She's just kind of over here doing her own thing. In fact, I'm going to play with your character sheet. It's going to be great.
Yes, I will instruct the monks to take us to the monastery.
Yeah, what's
I
the
wanna-
dude's name that we're looking for? Specifically, out of character, of course. What was his name?
Oh, they didn't tell you a specific name. They told you that you'd be met by an order of monks in the city of in the town of Dantehaven. Roll me an insight check, Cal.
Don't fail me now. There we go.
All right. Well, then you have a pretty clear view that the lead monk clearly didn't expect that request, but he's just like in the way that you would expect an ascetic monk to react to things like this. He's just like, "Oh, it must be the way." Okay. So he agrees to your request.
Okay.
For the record, I do not have a map for the monastery because this was not something that I had intended to have to do.
Oh.
But for the record, we will all go into the theater of the mind. Is everyone assumed to be going along? Well, who is wanting? Okay. Well, then we are going to make no assumptions about what Bryony's doing. I don't know if you guys saw that sleight of hand check, but she is
Doing nothing.
pickpocketing. No, she's pickpocketing this woman here.
Oh.
Yeah.
I assume she was
she pulled.
successful.
Yeah, she was successful. So yeah, she's clearly just gonna do her own thing.
Malik
And everybody
obviously
else.
gives 0 fucks about what we're about to do.
I don't
Well,
give a
I'm
fuck.
curious. Yeah, I was gonna say, what? How about that? So you want to go with him as well, then, Malik?
Sure, fuck it. Seems fun.
All right. Well, it is a couple-mile journey out of the town, but basically, as soon as you get out the side of the town limits, you crest over a hill and you can see it. The small building in the distance. Not small, but it's a walled compound, but the walls are made of rough wood, just kind of Moat and Bailey type. And there is only one substantial structure of stone, and then a number of wood outbuildings. But it seems like a humble, unpretentious place. There don't appear to be armed people anywhere. But hmm, Arneo probably would have given advantage on this. Nobody else has martial arts training, right?
No.
Negative.
Not specifically, no.
All right. I would say Cal and Ren and Gwynlyn, you guys can all give me an insight check, but with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yes.
Sorry, was that me too?
That's
Yep,
not
you too. Disadvantage.
look at that. Look at that high roll. Unfortunate.
Okay. I guess I'll do one too.
Well, you don't.
Even though it's really. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, look at you, high roller.
Right, yeah, with this 11.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, but no
Oh,
kid.
I
But no, it's fine. None of you guys. Nothing seems amiss about any of these people. They all. Basically, I was gonna give you guys a chance to see if you could recognize that they're all martial artists, but they all just seem like normal monks to you. Kind of
Seem
milling
like
around.
bitches.
Yes, I guess they do. They would definitely seem like the helpless type to you, Alec.
Fucking weaklings.
All right. Well, if I think everything's looking on the up and up, then I will surrender the child.
I mean, like I said, it was a good test to kind of throw them off the mark, but they kind of seem to roll with it like, I have nothing to hide. But if you want to, like, go in, look around, do an investigate check while you're holding the child, they would certainly allow you to if you felt so inclined.
My investigation isn't that good, so.
Take it on faith. Fair enough. Well, then the final test is you hand the baby over to them, and the baby seems just as cool with them as it was with you.
All right.
Although perhaps your hand trembles slightly when you, as you hand him over, he puts his little baby hand on yours, and your hand trembles as you pull it away.
Oh.
Continue on your journey.
And I will warn them about the cardinal looking for the child.
Yep. They don't seem surprised by that, but not like they're not acting like they have some, I don't know, prophetic vision or something. But yeah, they nod in agreement.
All right.
All right. And then you guys make your way off from Dance Haven without any particular other entanglements. Now, let's go quickly back to world map. And yes, we will be picking back up directly on the outskirts of Dance Haven. As you guys continue along your way to Passage, you guys see the border of Ondair and Thrain is approaching.
Yeah.
I will save the info dump for the relations between these two nations when we pick up next time. But suffice to say, crossing the border between Thrain and Ondair is going to be a bit more challenging than getting off the boat to Flamehaven. Flamekeep, rather. So, everybody prepare your identity documents if you got them.
No.
Actually, Malik, you do have identity documents. I mean, don't get me wrong. You can be just a real pain in the ass and be like, I don't have any. I don't have any.
No, I mean, I don't think I should show them, is what I mean.
Do you mean because you're under the impression you're a one?
Yes.
Okay, well then just give me. We'll talk about this later, but suffice to say, the only person who has real problem here is Ren.
Yeah.
Ren has no travel papers of any kind, and again, if he existed anywhere, it would be in the war dead of Brelish soldiers during the war. So it would take a number of business days to confirm his identity by any means. So yes, you guys will have to figure out a way of smuggling that big galoot across the border.
All right.
But yeah, we'll pick it up. We'll pick it up next time. And be sure that Grim didn't miss anything super important.
Yeah.
All right, folks.
Okay.
Good game. We'll catch it up next time.
Yes, sir.
Boy, I really thought you guys were just going to intimidate those soldiers. I was not prepared for you guys to actually try to fight them. 'Cause again, they literally, if they had really good initiative, they would have run off immediately. Because like, you guys are terrifying. You guys are fucking terrifying.
Yeah, that wasn't much of a fight as much as a massacre.
It was exactly a massacre. That was the.
Great
that was
slaughter.
why again I thought you guys would deal with it non-combat style like you did with the wolves, but there's a bunch of religious fanatics aren't quite as endearing as a wolf pack.
Yeah, just goes to show where we'll put effort in to be friendly. Ravenous Pack, well, of course, that they're always worth giving a second chance. A bunch of living, breathing human people, no, slaughter them all.
I mean, the whole ick was because they were faith people, and Malik doesn't really like the faith. Seems pointless to him.
No, they would probably, if there was any faith that would offend Malik's sensibilities, it would definitely be the Silver Flame. They're real judgmental, and I know how much Malik hates people just assuming he's a terrible person for no reason.
Oh, he's a great person.
Wait for me to prove I'm a terrible person.
Yeah, literally. Wait, give me a chance. There's no fun in it if you just know.
A common theme. All right, sweet deal. You guys catch up. I'll catch up with you later.
Okie dokie.
All right.
All
Bye.
right.